It's a common sight across Malaysia. Groups of people catching up over mugs of Milo ice and plates of mee goreng at restaurants open till the wee hours of the morning. One man who declined to appear on camera told Kini TV he used to be one of those people, until this May when he witnessed a group of armed men with machetes barge into a cafe he was eating at around midnight. The witness, who wants to be known only as Sheng, watched as the men stole cash from the register, took a tablet from a couple and beat up a man outside the restaurant who tried to fight back. Sheng escaped unharmed, but he doesn't want his identity revealed so as not to worry his family members, who still don't know about his close call. Sheng's story is not an isolated incident. Police say they know of about 20 cases of restaurant robberies in the Petaling Jaya area this year, while customers were still present. And they say it's possible many more have not been reported.
Their concentration is more towards places along the Lebuh Raya Damansara Puchong, LDP.
Why is that? Is that because
easier to escape?
Michael Ang had just opened his shop in Taman Mega one morning when this happened. Ang managed to chase the robbers away, but he's been on high alert ever since, worrying about his business and his customers.
Orang makanan orang pun takut, jadi customer pun takut, jadi sama itu kita miaga orang hari-hari pagi sampai malam tak sampai buka pintu saya sudah mau jaga satu hari ya, hari-hari mau ini macam takut serupa orang pun serupa macam ni, serupa letih macam lah, miaga pun serupa maya susah macam. Kita di Malaysia mana tempat pun ada miaga, mana dua negeri pun ada miaga, tapi kita serupa kita Malaysia sini ya tengok miaga maya susah ni macam.
Ang and his fellow business owners in the area are now calling for greater police presence. Local representatives say the police force needs more personnel in the area, with the current ratio of police to Petaling Jaya's population at only 1 to 490 people, which goes against Interpol's optimal ratio of 1 policeman for every 250 residents.
It may be 1 to 250 international standard, but because this is a city area where it is more crime prone than anywhere else, then the number of officers doing patrolling in the city should actually exceed that ratio.
Petaling Jaya's police chief says the best way to tackle this problem is for the police personnel to have a regular exchange of information with the business owners in the area so they can understand each other and act accordingly.
Without understanding the situation properly, I think we cannot come to the best deployment. Because we are trying to allocate our resources according to what's happening on the ground.
He says in the past, police have already managed to apprehend those behind some of the attacks, but the problem is they're repeat offenders.
After we charge them in court, of course, normally the court will release them on bail. Okay, so they are back on the street. That's our main problem now.
News of the attacks have spread among restaurant owners and customers, and some have begun taking preventative measures.
When they sit over here, we remind them, Chick, don't put over your bag over here, very dangerous, because people pass by will grab your bag or what.
Patrons to these restaurants have also become more cautious.
Of course, I'm scared to go out at night. Of course, there I will be more careful to look around, and before I come up to the car, or maybe I go to the car that time, then I'll be more careful.
We don't go out after 9 if we can help it.
But the police say it's important for the public to go on living their lives as always.
On our side, we will try to find our ways to ensure that this thing will be back to the normal, as per normal, so that the people can enjoy their foods. Of course, Malaysian they like to enjoy the foods. Not only Malaysian, but those who come from outside, the visitors, their friends who come from other countries also they like to have.
But after Sheng's close encounter at this restaurant, he says he'll be making sure the shoes he wears when he's out at night are always good for running. Sumisha Naidu, Kini TV.